A fine afternoon for baseball in Cleveland. Indians baseball, now. We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Indians. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Houston Astros as manager Bo Porter aligns his guys like this. Corey Kluber gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Jose Altuve will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off for Houston, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
And they've been as hot as anybody in the league recently, so all they need to do is keep playing the way they've been playing, and you have to say they stack up with anybody in baseball. Oh, a line shot into right to start things out. Now you have to worry about whether he'll be on the move or not.
Dexter Fowler will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. First pitch on the way. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
And here, you've got good speed on base and at the plate. So, on a ground ball, it's not a foregone conclusion you're going to get an out anywhere.
He's set, now the pitch. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take. Back-to-back, very hard-hit balls that started the ball game, and he whistles this one for a base hit. They're in good shape to make something happen here in the very first inning.
Jason Castro will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games. First pitch coming. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
First and second here with nobody out. Pause, now the pitch. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
From the stretch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Chris Carter will step in now. Currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, but with a chance to add to his total early on. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
The next pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Ready with the 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Now the 3-1 pitch. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
3-2, here it is. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
Third baseman, Matt Dominguez.
Matt Dominguez will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. He's ready now. The pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. He waits. Now the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
J.D. Martinez will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Here's the first offering. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 2. Tribe coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And behind him, here's how the Astros will line it up on defense. Standing in as the leadoff man, Michael Bourne, as he'll get things started in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Michael Bourne.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Now the pitch. And he goes the other way and sends this deep, but ooh, this will be a long foul ball. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Now the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now another 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third. The next 3-2. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. And taken in out there for the first out. A look there at our scouting report. We already know about the cutter. We saw it right there. But here's the rest of the arsenal that we'll see heading forward. Jason Kipnis will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. First pitch to him. Slice down the left side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground toward the hole, and it's going to snake its way into left field for a 1-out hit. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Michael Brantley will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Runner at first here, one man out. Has a look, now the pitch. Kipnis runs. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Tag applied by Gonzalez, and they got him at second base.
Well, you know, so much for that first hit of the game. Now he's going to try to press his luck and take second, but a good throw cuts him down.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike three anyway, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They trail things here 2-0. David Winston will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
David Winston.
The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Robbie Grossman will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on the way. Line fouled off to the left and over the Indians' dugout. He's set, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Opposite field to left. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Well, that's a pretty good at-bat right there. He just went with the pitch and took it the other way. He hit that hard right at the left fielder who's been standing out there for about 130 years.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
No strikes.
Here comes the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros lead 1. They're up 2-0. Brandon Moss will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. First pitch coming. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, well, two things actually. One, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and two, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Nick Swisher will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Don't expect him to forget throwing inside. Even after the hit by pitch, you just won't start giving in to guys out there.
Ready now on 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And this will be fouled away. Here he comes on 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
You can do it.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Carlos Santana will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-0 on the way. And this will be fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-1 on the way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with 1 out.
1 out and a runner on second base. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the payoff pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Grossman is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
And, you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Yan Gomes will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Dexter Fowler.
Now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pitch on the way. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Well, this is what happens sometimes if you show him the same pitch twice in a row, because he was definitely sitting on that second one. Just unlucky for him that that thing winds up being an atom ball.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris Carter.
Chris Carter will stand in. He had a 2-run single his first time around. First pitch on the way. Fouled back. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now here it comes. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top 2-0. Mike Aviles makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Mike Aviles.
Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
Oh, and I like that he went right back to that curveball there after the check swing.
Yeah, you almost got him once. Try it again and see if he can hold off twice.
Now the 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He'll try again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's one hit hard to the right side and caught out there at second. A rough start to the home third. There's one away.
Well, this is just kind of a little soft humpback liner, and these look like the easiest plays in the world, but Eric will tell you, sometimes a ball can knuckle on you a little bit. It didn't happen to him right there, and that's an easy play.
Zach Walters will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First pitch coming. Ball 1.
1-0.
One out, nobody on.
What do you say now, Indian?
The 1-0 home. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second miss.
Surprising he missed that badly on 3-2. You hate to get into a position to put a guy away and then lose him to a hit by pitch.
Michael Bourne at the plate now. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Man, he get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled straight back. First and second now, 1 man out. He's set, now the pitch. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Grossman has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Michael Brantley will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. 1-0. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And Dominguez able to make the catch, and that'll conclude matters here in the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Matt Dominguez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Third baseman, Matt Dominguez.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
On the way. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. This is foul right side. Here comes a 2-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
We'll take a look here at his pitch count, and you can see, at least early on, he's been around the plate quite a bit. 36 strikes so far. That's a sign that his location is where it needs to be.
J.D. Martinez will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. In the air to right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 8. Designated hitter, David Winston.
David Winston will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here's the 1-2. Grounded foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And sometimes those curveballs, when they hit the dirt, they've got a lot of spin on them. They react in funny ways. Here it looks like he's in good position to block this thing, but it winds up kicking away, and that's a wild pitch.
The 2-2 coming. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. ready with another 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Pause, now the pitch. Oh, not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Brandon Moss will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Brandon Moss.
First offering on the way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And this one is gone. A home run to lead off the bottom of the 4th. Solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's the switch hitting Nick Swisher.
Nick Swisher.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And now a pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The pitch. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Carlos Santana will dig in with 1 in and 1 away.
Carlos Santana.
And here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, a big break to that one. That's the old 12-6 curveball. And basically that thing just breaks straight down.
Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. One, 2. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Oh, man, that's just digging that front shoulder down and then whipping that bat through the zone and just hammering it into right field. Those are the kind of balls that if you get a little bit of lift on it, maybe some backspin, that could wind up sailing right out of the ballpark.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. He's ready now. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. From the stretch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Mike Aviles will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch coming. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. A runner on first with 2 away.
Come on.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
The 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, the side is retired. But the Tribe draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. We played 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Robbie Grossman will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Left fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Now the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now the pitch. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. Warren is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
One of the great things about the play he made right there is it's really difficult to run after a ball that long and not have the ball bounce up and down in the air while you're running. You got to run on your toes. That's what he did. That keeps the ball smooth and makes it easier to catch.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, this is kind of a tough trade-off here in that leadoff spot. For the most part, he's been a pretty productive hitter at the top of the lineup, but those strikeouts just keep mounting up. And I don't care if you have leadoff type speed. If you're not putting the ball in play, you're not getting on base.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
The 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2-1. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Zach Walters will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. Now here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, with the at-bats going up, the average has been going down, and he's below 280 now. So he's got to be hoping that this base hit here gets him back on track towards getting that average into the 300s again.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the speedy center fielder, Michael Bourne. Now the first pitch. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And they're not going to get Bourne as he legs this one out.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion. You'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball, watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Low roller, and he barehands it. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Let's go, Indians.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 with one away. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And he is in to score as well. And they've taken the lead here. It's 3-2. Brandon Moss will get another shot. He homered his last time. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire.
Whoa, avoid the news.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there, and we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Here's the switch-hitting Nick Swisher, as he'll go after the first pitch and send one softly out to second. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Indians 3 and the Astros 2. Jason Castro will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Jason Castro.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Up next for the
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his second hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Dominguez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 17 two-base hits for the year. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so do have that in your favor.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there, as it just about came in and nailed him. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
3-1 on the way. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
And on the mound, you'd like to finish this off, but still, you don't have to lay one in there on 3-2.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. So 3-2 one more time. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Houston. Still a 3-2 ball game. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. First pitch on the way. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Now the pitch. Swinging a high chopper to third. Barehanded at his knees. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
The catcher, number 10.
Well, let's slow this one way down and give you a look in show motion. He knows right from the start he's going to have to go barehanded if he's going to have any chance. That's a beautiful pickup there.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
This is where a guy who's been very aggressive around the plate may start thinking about being a little more fine later on in the game. When these guys start thinking, hey, you know what? I'm just going to go up there and jump on the first pitch. You don't even have to throw him something good to hit.
And he's finding new life out there in the 6th inning as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Mike Aviles will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. And the pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, this is just excellent plate coverage here. I mean, this is a guy that uses the entire field. You see him just reach that bat out there and slap it down the first baseline for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Zach Walters. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
The 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Indians leave one. They're up 3-2. Back here in Cleveland, seventh inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. David Winston will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Designated hitter, David Winston.
First pitch coming. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes the 1-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
That great work he'd done on the mound, well, it just got undone on one swing. He's gone from being in total control to we got ourselves a tie ball game.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it, as he'll be credited with a no decision. Scott Atchison will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Scott Atchison.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Robbie Grossman will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-0 pitch now. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-1. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Here comes a 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first down.
As a hitter, when you're not catching up to the fastball and you're physically fine, a lot of times that means your problem is you're indecisive. You're not sure what you're trying to do at the plate. You're not confident. You're not trusting your ability. Right now, it's more mental than it is physical.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Well, that's always going to be a tough turn out there. This guy runs really well, so no chance to double him up, but they'll settle for getting that lead runner at second.
Dexter Fowler will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Pause, now the pitch. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 home. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Astros able to
it's
tie
time
it here
for
on the
the
solo home run.
stretch.
Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Matt Albers will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Matt Albers.
Michael Bourne will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Bare-handed pickup, but the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
And I've got a pretty good feeling that once he put this ball down, he's thinking, wow, this is going to be a hit, no problem. But not so fast. What a heck of an effort down there at third to barehand that ball and then get enough on it to get his man.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
I really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's gotten 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Michael Brantley will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Here's the pitch. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now pitch on the way. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Now the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1 and 2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Here's the full count offering. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Brandon Moss will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But it'll kick off the scoreboard out there in left. Brantley rounds third, heading for home. And the runner will score from first.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. He gets a good pitch that he can handle, and boy, does he put a charge into this one. And that's going to wind up plating the go-ahead run as he's into second base with an RBI double.
James Stinson will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this seventh inning.
James Stinson.
Nick Swisher will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Let's go, Indians!
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping them out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
He's set, now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He's ready now, the pitch. Now a ball bounced towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-3 Cleveland. Jason Castro will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. And the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, as both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Chris Carter will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Brian Shaw will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Brian Shaw.
And here's the first pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1-0.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
The pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Missed that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now.
And we showed you the ERA just a moment ago. It's under 1 coming into play, and it just keeps on dropping as he gets the first out here.
Matt Dominguez will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. First pitch coming. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here it comes. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Here's the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail it here 4-3. Carlos Santana will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
First offering on the way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Altuve at second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, number 10, Yan Gomes.
Yan Gomes will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And that's through, a base hit.
Third baseman, number 4, Mike Aviles.
Mike Aviles will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now the first pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Altuve for 1. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Progressive Field after this. J.D. Martinez will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
The right fielder, number J.D. Martinez.
Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Cody Allen.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Ready now on 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Here he comes on 2-2. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. David Winston will dig in. A home run his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now here it comes. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
One-two. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And the pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. 1-1 on the way. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
Well, here we go. Tack another one onto that winning streak. They've now got it up to 6 in a row, and it's not looking like this hot spell's going to end anytime soon.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 4-3. So long from Cleveland.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game were the victorious Cleveland Indians. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Astros, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Scott Atchison. His record is now 5-1. Credit the save to Cody Allen, his 44th. The loss goes to Matt Albers. He falls to 3-3. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.
Hello there, baseball fans. Before Tuesday's action gets kicked off, let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL East, the Rays were in Charm City to match up against the Orioles, and it was the Rays who came away victorious, 7-1. David Price earned the victory on the hill, tossing a complete game gem. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Bo Sox matched up against the Blue Jays at the Rogers Center, and it was the Jays who celebrated the walk-off in extra innings, the final 4-3. Brett Cecil grabbed the win in relief, his 5th on the year. The Marlins visited Angels Stadium in Anaheim to take on the Halos. The Angels came away with the win, 13-1. Clark Ishikawa blasted 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total in the process. His modest hitting streak now stands at 9 straight games. Jared Weaver gave the bullpen a day off, turning in a complete game effort in the win. The Rangers did battle with the M's at Safeco Field, and Texas was the winner in extra innings. The final score was 10-5. JP Arancibia was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. Stephen Ford was victorious in this one, earning his first win. The Oakland Athletics were in Houston to take on the Astros, and it was Houston who came away with the win, the final 4-3. Chris Carter led the charge offensively with 3 RBIs in the contest. Brett Oberholzer threw well enough to earn his 9th W of the year. The Washington Nationals matched up against the Fightin' Phils at Citizens Bank Park, and it was the Nationals who came out on top. The score was 2-1. Steven Strasburg earned the win on the mound, his 11th of the year. The Cardinals paid visit to PNC Park, where they took on the hometown Pirates, and it was the Pirates who prevailed. Final score was 6-2. The Milwaukee Brewers visited the Friars in downtown San Diego, and it was San Diego who got the W in this one. The score was 5-1. Eric Stoltz was the winning pitcher in this one, his 7th victory of the year. The Rockies were in the city by the bay to take on the Giants, and the Rockies came away with the win, 8-3. Carlos Gonzalez had a huge day offensively, collecting 3 hits and driving in 3. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Franklin Morales was victorious on the mound and picked up his 10th win of the season. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.